from MetLife Stadium.
That's it, baby. We go.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Jones now. Off play action. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Jones to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Richie James. And we will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Jones escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On play action, Rodgers rolling to his right. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception.
And, oh, my goodness, what a catch at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
First and goal at the 1.
Let's go.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Nick Vannett taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now. Hey. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there, Rodgers to Cobb. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Here's Jones again on second down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The kick by Crosby is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys, maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Let's go.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And a tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Barkley inside handoff. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Push him back.
Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Jones now throwing on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. We got 3 down.
From the 17, Jones. Going right side, he finds Slayton. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this is Shepard on the catch. Touchdown! Sterling Shepard as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So, first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. He's got Lewis. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers buying time to his left. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And it's a Packers touchdown. Randall Cobb, 35 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. We are going.
Check. Crunch. 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 49.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, They know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Steps away. He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Back to throw. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dean Lowry able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Gano's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football. 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cobb. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 42 yards. And the Packers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. That's caught, and he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. A handoff to Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, here is Cobb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I got you. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Root right. Run is 50. Hey, you block over here.
On 1st down, Rodgers steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Rodgers to throw once more. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Slot man moves right. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw is Rodgers. Complete. This is Lewis. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. Open man, this is Lewis. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Jones. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Go. Show it up.
On the ground with a tight end. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
To throw is Jones.
They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Jones.
That ball caught by Slayton. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Jones.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards, the final tally.
Now Jones.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They're going to try and run for it. And he is in. The call works, and they have won the football game.
So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT.